Mommy, please tell me a bedtime story with moral and psychological overtones.
Alright, son. It'll be somewhat insulting and insensitive towards people with mental disorders.
Those are my favorite kind.
Well, son, let me tell you my favorite story. It involves a stereotypically depressed egg named Mr. Dumpty. It all started with a transition. Mr. Dumpty always sat at home on his bed, all alone, feeling sad and depressed. He often stereotypically cut himself and felt very disconnected from everyone he knew. Humpty often contemplated suicide, but he was always discouraged by simple facts.
If only I had a neck to hang by. If only I had blood to poison. If only my arms weren't so papery. And I could hold the gun.
Mr. Dumpty one day called a friend to discuss his feelings. The friend told him he needed professional help and hung up on him, so Dumpty again attempted suicide, and then went off to the psychologist when he failed.
Hello, Mr. Dumpty. How are you feeling today?
Before I go on, I have to explain that the psychologist has DID, that is dissociative identity disorder, more commonly known as multiple personality disorder. This psychologist, Dr. Bill, has many different identities within himself. One minute he may think he is Dr. Bill, a psychologist, and the next, Tom, a trucker from Illinois.
Well, Doc, I've been feeling pretty down lately.
How does that make you feel?
Pretty down.
So you feel pretty down about being down, huh?
Well, yes.
Well,
Shiver me timbers, milady. You've got yourself a bout of major depression, matey.
What does that mean?
I am a banana!
No, you're not.
Egads, you haven't a chance. Anyone in your condition might as well off themselves. Not that you should. You probably shouldn't go jumping off of walls and all that.
Well, that gives me an idea.
Righto, cheerio.
Soliloquy time. Egads, my life has been so worthless. Egads, that shall be the end of my soliloquy.
Dumpty committed suicide. The king sent his finest man to piece him together again. Unfortunately, this soldier has OCD, or obsessive-compulsive disorder, a type of anxiety disorder. People with this disorder feel forced to do some series of rituals, called compulsions. This egg feels the need to constantly wash himself to get rid of germs, as he is too a misophobe. So every time this egg attempted to piece Humpty together, he left to take a shower. Also, completely unrelated, he has porphyrophobia, that is, the fear of the color purple. Thankfully, Easter time has passed, and so all eggs are back to the normal colors. The king also employed his greatest horses. We're not going to even mention their attempts, as it's fairly impossible to piece together an egg without opposable thumb units. Seeing such a terrible incident, the king, his men, and the psychopsychologist were stricken with a case of post-traumatic stress disorder. This situation degenerated into a mass suicide through kinetic confusion of their ovoid bodies. Who are you talking to?
Drive me crazy, I just can't sleep. I'm so excited, I'm in too deep. Oh, crazy, but it feels alright. Crazy thinking of you keeps me up all night.
You're not my mommy.